Fish on. I just switched my bait. I switched to a lip rippers, a mouse tail, probably about a 3 or 4 foot leader with a little piece of dough bait on the top, and got a fish on here. Let's see what we get. There he is. Tire him out a little bit. We'll be back. Alright guys, we're on with Fishinthezack. I just caught my first trout of the day. This is our last day here. We've been stranded up here, so what better way just to come and, I guess, fish a little bit. I caught him on a lip rippers mouse tail, a red mouse tail with a piece of green dough bait. Got my hook back. One on little nice rainbow trout. He's on. Well, we'll put another piece of bait out and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, you're back on with Fishinthezack. I just got a really big hit. Got a really big hit on a lip ripper. A little bit smaller one, but he's pulling my drag. I'm using a 2-pound leader. Some of the fish get line shy. That's a smaller one. It is a beauty. Good eating size. Good eating size. There we go. I'm gonna go back over here and grab my net. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Here's another one. Lake Arrowhead. Not a bad one. He's good eating size, so I usually eat the trout. Alright guys, here we go. Just got another trout here. Got a red mouse tail, lip rippers, and I always use a piece of garlic dough bait. Something about the light green garlic bait with the red mouse tail. Fish love up here, and it blesses us. So we're gonna put him on the stringer. We're gonna keep this one. I only keep a couple today, and that's all I got for right now. Peace. Alright guys, back on. So this is what I'm catching my fish on today. Little piece of garlic power bait with a red mouse tail or power worm. One or the other, they're kind of similar. Yeah, this is what's been working for me today. Something about this combination has been just what they like. So, just wanted to show you guys. Thanks. Hi guys, you're back on with Fishinthezack. This is my last day for my Thanksgiving trip up here at Lake Arrowhead. And I came down fishing by myself today. The kids have been up at the cabin. My wife's up there. We're gonna be cleaning up. She's cleaning up now. She's texting me right now. I need to get back up and do my thing. I came down here at about 7 a.m. doing some trout fishing, wasn't catching anything, and then I switched my leader to about a 4-foot leader with a red mouse tail and a little piece of garlic light green powder bait, and I've caught about 3 trout after that. One of my poles has just gotten slammed twice while I've been out here, but right now I'm gonna start headed back up, but I'm gonna clean my fish. I'm gonna clean the fish here and see what we get. So I got this Kershaw, this cool little Kershaw knife. My wife's grandpa gave it to me, and it comes with 3, it's like a 4-piece set. So you got the handle with the locking mechanism, and you get to pick 3 different blades. So I always go with the fillet knife. It's very sharp, gotta be careful. Put this aside here. All right, got my knife all situated. I also got my poles is still out right now while I'm cleaning these fish. Maybe something will come and I'll get my 4th. 5's the limit, so let's see. All right, I'll go ahead and pull my stringer up here. This is what I got right now. I got 3 pretty decent sized fish. We're gonna go ahead and start cleaning them. All right. So, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna pick one of these beautiful rainbow trout. I'm gonna show you guys the way I clean my fish. It makes it pretty simple. It's 2 cuts. 2 cuts is all it takes. So what you do is you're gonna start from the anus. You're gonna go up in between the lower fins. I never feel too bad cleaning fish because God provides fish, and in the Bible a lot of people ate fish. They'd catch them with nets. So as long as you're going to eat them, clean them. So what I did was, oh, he got away from me. So what I did was from the anus all the way up to the bottom of the jaw, and then what you do is you go in between on the lower jaw line. You go in between with your knife, you cut that, and then you get your finger down in there and you pull it just like this, and it takes out all your guts, everything in one shot. Then you rinse them. There's a bloodline that runs up the spine. You want to get all that out. Show you what I got working with here. He's still kind of flapping, but you can see all the dark bloodline up on the spine, just right there. You want to get all that out. Fish will taste a lot better. He's all cleaned out now. This is definitely a stalker fish. His meat's a little white. Sometimes up here you'll catch a real pink meat fish. You'll cut it open, it'll just look like salmon. It's amazing, and it tastes just like salmon. But these are little rainbows. This is probably a stalker. He's probably like less than a pound, maybe right at it. But the next thing I want to do is I'm going to scale them. So you just kind of just scrape the fish with your knife. I always scale my fish because I cook them and I foil wrap them. And you just kind of scale them. Don't cut yourself. They sell scalers, but as long as you got a sharp knife, you're good. What this does, it takes off the scales and it takes off the slime layer of the fish, the protective layer. And it just makes it a lot better. You're not dealing with scales when you're eating your fish. Just scale them up. Next side. Yeah, after I switched my leader, you know, I probably had maybe about a 16 or 18-inch leader, but I went to a 4-foot leader. In my first cast out, I got hit, and I knew right then and there it was time to change the rest of my poles. And it did me good. I'm just scaling them up here, getting all the slime off. And just rinse them. There's a few more scales I want to get off. And that, my friends, is how you clean a trout. The next thing I'll do is I'll cut off his head and tail, or her, I'm not sure, I can't tell if trouts are boys or girls. Sometimes the only way I've ever been able to tell is when I cut them open and I see an egg sac. You know that's a female. But this one's ready to go. I'm going to be carrying him home on the stringer, so I'm not going to cut off his head and tail right now. But I'd cut off just his tail here and his head here, and you'll have a good fish, man. You pack him with butter, lemon, onion, bell pepper. You can put carrots, and you foil pack them real tight. Man, it's good, Aunt B. It sure is. It's my favorite. So this one's good to go. Throw him or her on the dock. This one looks to be more of a natural trout, but it's probably not. It's probably a stalker. The way you could tell a natural rainbow, it's his back fin and his top fin. If those are really tore up and look like mohawk, that's kind of, you know, you just see like ripped fins. They're usually stocked fish. If you catch a rainbow with flawless fins, it's probably going to be something natural, or that's been in here long enough to where it's just like a natural trout. It's eating all the right food. It's eating everything. So, yeah, that's what I got. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these next couple fish. I'm going to go up, eat some lunch with the kids, maybe do a few sled rides, and we'll be heading out of here. And we're getting home. I've been off today. Like I said, our van's been blocked, and we haven't been able to get out, so I don't know. Hope it all works well getting out of here. I'm sure it will. I got chains on the tires already. So anyways, thank you guys, like as always, for watching. God bless you. I encourage you to go fishing, take your kids fishing. It's just amazing being out here in the wilderness, or just this is more humanitized and there's lots of cabins around here, but you know, it's all good. Put a pole in the water, see what happens. Do some fishing, it's great. When you fish with kids, it's a little bit more work. I'm by myself here today, it's been quiet. But you know what, as a dad with 5 kids and my wife, sometimes that little bit of quiet time is okay. And it's like recharging your cell phone when you're at 10%. It just, it gives you a little boost. But my son Brody, he caught a fish yesterday and it was amazing. He was having a hard time. We ended up praying for him, for his attitude and his heart. His first cast out, boom! He caught a fish. It was really cool. God provides every time. But, well, that's all I got, folks. I'm going to go ahead and clean these 2 other fish. I'm going to head back up to the cabin. And I hope you all have a blessed day. And if you stumbled across this video somehow or another, God probably led you to it. Peace. All right, guys. Fishinthezack. We're back on. We got another Fishinthezack here. While I was cleaning those fish, I caught another one. So I'm at 4 for today. Here it comes. It's a good sized trout. Good for eating. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and net them up. Looks like the ferry's coming in the background. There we go. Another Fishinthezack. That's what I'm talking about. 4-foot leader, dough bait, mouse tail. That's the way we do it. I'm gonna go ahead and dehook this fish and clean them up. All right, guys. God bless.